Second.
Wait, he said Josh is trying to get in. Let me see.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got him.
Oh.
What's up, Josh?
There he is.
Yo. Hold on.
Yo.
Second.
Wrong thing.
All right, we're rolling live.
All right. Wait, he said Josh is trying to get in. Let me see.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got him.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, let me mute this. Hold on. All right, now we're good.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arrogance and Ales. I'm Faraz. He's JJ. That's Trevor. And look who's back. Our old friend Josh. How are we all doing?
What's up?
So as we do every week on Arrogance and Ales, we talk about what we're sipping on, what's the news of the week, if we have a brewer with us or any stories, and I have a couple questions for Josh, so that'll go in that section. Then we ended with some sort of food pairing, parent corner. Hey, if you guys want, send us questions on our Facebook group and we'll answer them next week. That'd be fun. And we just keep it light. So with that, gentlemen, JJ, why don't you tell us what you're sipping on?
I'm going to start with the Drecker Whisper Scream. It's a Nordic IPA. Now, Josh, maybe you can help me on this. Are there Nordic hops, and why would they call it a Nordic IPA, or is there a Nordic yeast strain?
There's both. Yeah, I think that Quebec yeast, I think that's technically a Nordic yeast strain. That's like that super fast, like can be fermented super hot and it's just like done really quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Nordic, but yeah, I've seen that before. What does it say? What kind of hops are in it?
I'll tell you. Whisper Scream is a Nordic IPA brewed with a grip of spelt oats and excessively hopped with raku.
Rakow.
And Rakow, thank you. Wamika, yeah. Was I right on that one? There we go.
Ooh, I don't know.
And Mosaic.
I've never heard of that.
WAI. Even JJ a soundboard is always a problem.
There's so many hops ever. We need like a quick fact checker. Like,
I need another
where
screen,
is this hop
secondary
from?
screen.
People hit me up constantly about like collabs trying to do random ass hops. I'm like, I don't even where did that come from? What?
So to Josh's point, then it is fermented using a traditional Scandinavian Quebec yeast at absurdly high temperatures. So the bright and citrus tropical fruit from the hops mashes up with orange peel and a hint of spice from the yeast. A unique old world take on a new world IPA. Just under 2,600 check-ins at a 3.94.
I mean, it's soft and pillowy. I don't get the tropical notes. It's okay. I mean, I give it the 3.9. It is maybe 3.8. You know, it's okay.
Trevor, what are we sipping on today?
Well, I am sipping on Hop Butcher.
Okay.
Called Herbs in Horto, which I believe is Latin for city in a garden, because that's the motto for Chicago, and I believe that's where they're from.
It is.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
What? Jesus, once again. What was the name of that one again?
What was the name?
Yeah.
URBS in Horto.
URBS.
Somebody get this old man an assistant. Where's your wife at?
Taking care of our kid.
By the way, while Faraz is looking this up, guys, please, if you're watching this show, please subscribe, like, smash it. Let's go.
I was just about to say, smash that like button.
Wow, this one has a very robust description. Strata and Mosaic hopped double India Pale Ale. That's right. F you guys. We ain't got time for it. A little over 7,500 check-ins. A 4.29. Hello.
Wow.
How many check-ins?
7,500.
Damn, nice.
What do you think?
Hype boys loving that.
It's good. It's got a strange flavor that I can't put my finger on. I don't know if it's the Strata hops that are in it, but it's good. It's super freaking hazy. Look at that.
Yes, Cuban B. I like you.
It's
What's the
Smell-
date on the bottom of that can?
That's where Josh goes right away.
Code checking whore.
I don't know. I feel like 2-3 weeks. It's especially Strata hops. They just like fall out real quickly. They go from like dank to stale. I feel like very quick.
While Trevor's gonna need
Is it a Julian code, Trevor?
no, he's gonna need a pair of binoculars and a lamp. Josh, what are you sipping on?
Oh, I'm drinking nothing fun. Just a snappy, crispy lager from 12%. But I got some astronaut ice cream cooling right now. So
What's astronaut ice cream?
it's dropping tomorrow, like triple IPA that we threw a shitload of actual like astronaut ice cream. What are they called? Neapolitan, the actual like ice cream sandwiches. So it's chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, milkshake, 9%. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It just tastes like melted Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches. It was pretty insane. And there's like no color. I thought it was gonna be like the ugliest looking beer. It just looks like a super hazy, New England IPA.
Cool.
And we're going to put a case, or at least a 12-pack for the love of Big Baby Jesus, one of ODB, in the mail for your friends who are sitting here. I will pay you. I have to pay you. This is not a problem. Just tell me, guys, you have to send me money. We have each other's Venmos. All right. I am going to start with, but of course, why wouldn't I? Because I'm a homer. With Whiteout from New Trail.
My stupid dog. I want to strangle that thing.
No.
At least your
he
dog
doesn't.
didn't eat a fucking cat toy and then have to get emergency surgery. So could be worse.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that was my whole my brain is like turned off right now. I literally the last like 2 weeks I've been like hand feeding my dog fucking chicken. Like he had to get 12 inches of his intestines removed. It's been a
dude.
fucking goddamn.
I had a similar thing happen. Our English Springer, we're getting off subject, but who cares? Our English Springer, like 10 years ago, ate a whole mat, like a walk-in, the mat in front of the door, whatever it's called.
Yeah, what?
He ate the freaking string. He pulled the string out and just kept eating and eating and eating and eating.
Oh my god.
She did anyway. We took her to the vet. Her intestines were all tangled. It was like $5,000 for the operation.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
Mine was 7, and they were like, I knew they were like, as soon as I'm on the phone with them, and they were like, so there's like a financing website we can push you to. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, they're trying to get me to take a credit card out. I was like, this is about to be insane. I was like, no, just tell me how much it's about to be. They were like, well, it could be 5, it could be 12. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, dogs are great, guys. Anybody that's listening, get one.
Yourself 4.
Fantastic.
Guarantee yourself a vet visit every year.
Made it 6, thank God. This is the only issue I've had, but he did it right. He made sure it was a big one.
There you go. So back on topic, Whiteout is a hazy double IPA brewed with oats and rye malts, blurrily hopped with Simcoe, Citra, HBC 692. HBC 692 is an experimental hop we're pumped to try out on this beer and is supposed to push large stone fruit and light tropical characteristics. Be safe out there. We have just over 4,300 check-ins and a 416. Hazy as AF. Yeah, I definitely get large, light tropical characteristics, large stone fruit. I get that. I actually expected it to be a little more chewy, and it's not. I think the hops kind of dried it out a bit. That I like because I have a little bite on the back end, and that's always what I enjoy is a bite on the back end. So
That's what she said.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. And also with my classic Guns N' Rose, now that Guns N' Roses put a lawsuit up, so they had to change the name.
Nice.
Yep. And it's now time for the news. We are janky over here. We are janky.
I like that. That was awesome.
I know. So a little inside baseball, kids. Before we came on, Josh wasn't on, and it was the three of us talking. And I said, Josh is going to be so happy. Josh is going to be so happy you have these janky sounds. You have no idea. He has been on me the whole time. We need theme music. I need outro music. I'm like, all right, here we go. Janky music.
As soon as you said that, I was about to start making news music. That was so much better.
All right. Well, how about a little good news, scary news? I don't know. It's news about places opening back up. And famously, Texas is going to open 100%. They can, and they're going to rescind the mask mandate. So the executive order goes in March 10th. The new order does stipulate, though, that if new COVID hospitalizations spike 15%, they are going to reinforce everything and shut it all back down. So, also, Mississippi is gone back to full capacity. They've lifted their mask mandate, and they said now being able to run at full capacity without any state-imposed rules. Hospitalizations and case numbers in the state have plummeted, and the vaccine is being, rapidly distributed. And while Texas and Mississippi were the only states that opened 100% back up, you have many slowly opening up. Louisiana stated that they're going to go to 75%. But they also have a positivity rating, which would then shut everything back down. Michigan has gone from 25% to 50%. Chicago is going to raise their number up to 50%. San Francisco also is going to now allow indoor seating. They hadn't. They are now going to 25% indoor seating. So what do we think? Do we think we just couldn't have waited till July? But
didn't PA just do something? I thought Wolf just did something too.
Probably.
Yeah, he lifted some restrictions, but you can't.
Indoor sporting events are allowed to have more people. Outdoor sporting events are allowed to have a lot more people, but I think that was it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I saw he said something today or yesterday.
I mean, at some point, the Band-Aid has to come off. I mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, has anybody gotten the vaccine? Or
no, I got
to get the vaccine.
I had COVID, so I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
90 days. 90
no, that's
days.
not true. That's not true. One of the drivers that comes into the store, he's almost at a year, and his daughter tested. She had tested for the antibodies, and she still has them.
Yeah, they're doing a cool thing up here because I guess like they're throwing away a lot of the vaccines, like because they come in packs, so they'll get open at the end of the day or whatever. They'll just have like extras and shit, so you can actually like call around to all these places and see if they'll have extra doses at the end of the day or whatever, and you can just walk in.
That's a great way to utilize it.
Instead of fucking throwing them away, like thank God, like the Connecticut governor was like, no, this is fucking crazy. Like stop. Like these are usable, and he put it on like Connecticut's website. Just found out about it today. Some people at 12% got vaccinated yesterday. They were like, it was super easy. They just like called, made an appointment. They were like, yeah, we'll have like 3 extra doses, and just walked in and like, yeah, why are we not using them? So at least they're like doing something instead of just chucking them.
In PA, if you're in the qualified group, you can go, even if you don't have an appointment, you can go to the site and get on a waiting list. my mom was in the approved group. My dad got an appointment. She went with my dad, and she was just like, "Hey, is there a place where I can just like say like at the end of the day, call me?" And they're like, "Yes, actually, the line's right over there." And
nice.
she just at the end of the day, they called her at like 4:00, and they're like, "If you can get here in half an hour," and she's like, "Yep, done." I am considered a Philadelphia transportation worker, so I am next up, and I have to actually schedule mine by tomorrow.
That's a
Yo,
stretch.
Philly's weird too. They're doing like walk up shit.
Yeah,
Because I know Sam went yesterday. Because I guess what's today? Thursday, Wednesday. So I guess Monday they like opened it up that you can just like walk up. I don't really know how he was doing it, but I guess his buddy went and got it. And then he went yesterday and he said it was a fucking nightmare. Like thousands of people couldn't even get close to it. So
I would imagine you go into a heavy populated area. You're probably better off going into the suburbs and trying to find a place.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you would do it like that. Like have appointments. Why are you just fucking letting people go line up? It just seems insane.
Yeah, it's 100% true. And let's just get them out there. Get them in arms. Get them out there. Get them in arms. Let's go. I mean, that one don't even make sense. No.
I like it.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
Oh my god, I was just listening to the Workaholics guys. They have a podcast out.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious that we're playing all this soundboard stuff because that's all that they do. I literally listened to an episode. It was like 17 minutes intro of fucking somebody just hitting that soundboard. And it was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. I'm going to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, weed is legal in Connecticut. Next, Dogfish goes to $9.99 for Core 4, paving the way for Boston Network and to and their cocktail and paving the way for the Boston Network cocktails and NA in April. So now 60-minute, Sequench, Slightly Mighty, and Hazy O are all going to be suggested retail of $10 6 packs. One of the very interesting things was 2 years ago, the average case price for 60-minute was still over $42 a case. Has anything changed?
I remember when Sam and Dogfish would not discount. They don't give QDs. There's no promos. No nothing, man. They just relied on quality, and honestly, it worked for them for a long time. I think they're feeling pressure. I think the Sam Adams merger probably has pushed them into that direction. And I think there's pressure.
Well, hold on. There's that, but I think it's also
what
capacity.
size brew systems are they making?
Well, they
these
brew
beers on.
They brew up here.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, right in Schnecksville, right?
Yeah. That's that was where they used to brew Schlitz.
Yeah, but what size are those tanks? Are those like 200 barrels?
Yeah,
they gotta be huge.
100. They got to be bigger than that.
I think so too. Just by the physical size of them when you look at that from the highway, they're just.
Well, that's what I mean. We have 90s at 12%. We have 3 of them, and they're not the size of that shit.
No.
Like those, dude. That front side, right? What is that? 22 or 100 or whatever that is. Like
100.
that. Yeah, that. They're not the size of that. And I think that's like their brew system. I don't even know what that is. Like that thing is so wild that they built that like that. And then they were like, nah, no tours.
Yeah. Well, you know what the funny thing is Anheuser-Busch, when you go there and you do the tour, they brag, Josh, that you can't see the end of the tank.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I know. It's insane, which you can't. You literally can. I remember standing in that hallway and looking back and just being like, what? That is insane. Like miles. Have you gone?
No.
Dude, not a lie. Like literally not a lie. You cannot see the end of these tanks. It is a hallway of the biggest tanks you've ever seen forever. Forever.
Well, you go to Yingling, just go to Yingling and look at the new brewery. and they have those long cylindrical tanks.
Sides, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable.
That's what Anheuser-Busch and all those guys have there. But they have 30 of them. So that's the point that I was making. When you're making that much, you're able to bring that number down a lot. So I guarantee like one of those, whatever, 200 barrel tanks is pumping out 60-minute or, slightly mighty, one of their like core cheap beers.
What are they brewing? I don't know. Are they even brewing like beer at the Lehigh Valley one? Aren't they doing Truly there or something for a while?
60 minute. They brew a lot of 60 minute.
Oh, do they brew 60-minute there?
They brew them all. It's the largest brewery in the Boston Beer Network.
Wow.
I was about to say they have to have another spot though, right?
Well, there's
Milton, Delaware.
Well, I know that. Well, okay, but Sam Adams
there's
doesn't have another production facility.
It has 3 of them.
Their actual spot in Boston is very small. I don't know if you guys have been there.
There's an outside of Boston large facility also.
Not their OG spot.
Yeah, there's the OG spot, another spot outside of Boston. There's Schnecksville, there's Lou's or Milton, whatever. And I think there might be one more. I mean, they're just monstrous. They're monstrous.
Yeah. I mean, that system at Dogfish has got to be 90 barrels at least. I don't know.
I mean,
exactly. Do you remember? I think it's huge.
When was the first time any of you have you guys all gone to Dogfish the brewery?
Yeah,
I've never been there.
No.
What?
Do you mean Rehoboth or Milton?
Milton.
I've never been to Milton. I hung out at Rehoboth a lot.
Oh no, not the brew pub. The actual.
Yeah.
Josh, when was the first time? When was the first time you went?
I went on my 21st birthday, 10 years ago now.
Okay, so I've gone.
And it was when it was only that original building, not when they added all that secondary shit. They didn't have those. They didn't even have that like wooden structure that is like production now. It was like just that main building. That was it.
It was the main building
and the tree
house. Yeah, and the tree house.
Yeah. And they had like 2 or 3 silos there.
Yep. It was so small and so like it was crazy how much stuff they actually took right out of their small little production facility and just put it into the like bar area just because that was all the cool. I remember like every year looking for the antelope with the dogfishes cut into the eyes in the brewery because they would move it, and be like, oh no, it's there. Oh, it's there. And it's like now that is like all because it's so big and you have to wear booties and head things and stuff. Before it was like this thing. He was like, here's my brewery. Come on down. Let's drink, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember when that was all a field too? Now there is like they built neighborhoods surrounding that brewery. That was really what that was. Just I love what Dogfish Head did. They made a literal community around their brewery. That shit was farmland before, and they're built homes, and like 90% of the people that live around there are Dogfish employees. Like that's awesome, man. Like that is super cool.
That community gave you discounts if you work for Dogfish.
I know.
So it was like
because that's how they were luring people to get people from other states to come like work there and live, which dude, that's fucking awesome. Like that's worrying about hiring the best possible people that you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here. You worried about how far, like you can't find a nice house for your family? Okay, no problem. I'll build a whole neighborhood around this.
Yeah, and those houses are fucking beautiful.
They're nice. I mean, you get idiots throwing up like 1,000 feet from your door all day long. But hey, it's okay.
But you also can be that idiot yourself.
True. You could drunk stumble home anytime you wanted. All right, I am on my next beer, which is a new all year round for the first time double IPA. There's no way we're gonna get that one cleared. Just make sure it's like
I think if you're under 15 seconds, you're good.
5.
Is it 5? I thought it was 15.
5. Oh, come on, man. It ain't coming out the Dazzle's pocket. Let me just tell you that right now. So Hollow is an Imperial IPA it is one of their now core beers. Brand new. They never had a core double IPA before. There is zero description on Untapped. Cheers to you, Half Acre. They're like, we don't give an F. We make good beer. It's got just over 1,700 check-ins, and it's a 408 for a over 20 state distributed beer. I'm proud of that number. Let's check it out. Smells good.
This was brewed at 12%.
Oh wait, I'll just do your next one. It's nice. It's exactly what I would expect a Half Acre of beer to taste like. A very good, solid double IPA. Less malt backbone than say a Bell's Two Hearted. It's a little less sweet than that. It's a little more citrusy on the front, but then the back end reminds you that, hi, I'm still a double. It doesn't try to hide it. And then, yeah, it's excellent. I think it's, once again, you have to look at what you're brewing and at the level is when I think about like how I'm rating something. And for something that's going to be distributed in almost half the country, this is an excellent beer. If I saw it somewhere and it was what was on the menu, I would definitely order it.
I mean, I think Half Acre is the king of that. They're amazing at making incredibly shelf-stable double IPAs, regular IPAs that last a while. Like I'll have a 2-3 month old Half Acre, tastes pretty much just as good as it did fresh. Like that's one of those, like if I'm in a, random dive bar or whatever, and they have some Half Acre, like I don't really second guess it. Like, nope, I'll go for that. I know it's going to be probably pretty decent, even if it is old.
Yeah, there. You know what? And at the end of the day, as much as I'm the giant asshole beer nerd of the group, and Josh is almost just as bad as me, that's what this is about, though. Like, and not everywhere is going to have this. If I go to a Red Robin and they have this shit, and I know it's probably been sitting there for a month, I'll still be okay. I'll be like, you know what? It's still going to taste good. It's still gonna be what I want it to
so you go from that extreme where they can make shelf-stable beers taste great for a long period of time. Have you seen the recent videos of the cans we've thrown in the pallet yard?
No.
On Instagram?
No.
We have 65 or 70 day old IPAs that we found on the shelf that were really tight. And I said, I said, we got to test these out. So I take them and I throw them up in the pallet yard. We videotape it. The freaking thing took off like, I'm telling you, like a missile. It almost took my freaking head off.
Half Acre?
It was insane.
What brewery was it?
I'm not telling you the brewery.
Okay.
We could just go on your Instagram.
I know, but we don't have the brewery listed.
I didn't mention. I can give.
Fucking hilarious.
I can give you.
I hope you threw some abominations up there.
No, we haven't.
What? Are you kidding me?
Remember those Nextel bricks? I used to chuck those like as far in the sky as I possibly could. I want to do that with some abomination cans. See if they hold test.
It's always.
It was a local-ish brewery collab.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We can talk offline, kids. We can talk offline.
Yeah.
It was fake, these guys.
What? No, all right. So now I need to get this.
All right. So I'm moving
totally
on.
Derailed press. Wait, you don't have a derailed button?
So I'm moving on to Magnified Pillow Talk.
Oof! I wanted to drink this beer.
10.4% triple IPA, marshmallow triple IPA.
So it's the triple
fruit or
Pillow
anything,
Talk.
just
Marshmallow triple IPA.
Nice.
All right, so that can does have a little age to it.
Oh my god! The marshmallow comes out enormous.
Because I drank that beer about a month ago and it was fucking great.
Are they distroing into a PA now?
It's unreal.
Did you really send your own hype crew? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. Triple Pillow Talk is a 10.4 triple IPA. This triple IPA is scaled up version of Pillow Talk, an Imperial Pillow Talk. This triple IPA is brewed with lactose and a mountain of fluffy marshmallow marshmallows. We triple dry hopped it with Motica, Eldorado, Citra, and Mosaic Cryo. That Mosaic Cryo's gone. There's no way. There's no tropical in your beer.
No, there is no tropical, but it's got marshmallow all over the nose. It's in the taste. It's got a bitter back end to it. I like it. I think it's great.
I really liked it when I drank it a month ago. I was
It's great.
I also am a super homer for that dude. He looks like Harry Potter, at least did when he started. And I met him at AC Beer Festival, and I was like, "Oh wait, you're the." He's like, "Yeah, it's my brewery," and I was like, "Man, you look like I could have had you." Like, I don't even like. I was like, "I'm sorry to say that." Like, I was like, "You look like a kid," and he's like, "It's okay, man," and he was so nice. But I've always been a fan of their beers.
Yeah, it's
I remember
have-
going there when they had only 4 beers on tap. It was probably before the brewer that they have now. They used to they would have their beers in jars, like mason jars.
Well, it's always been that guy. He's always been the person who's owned it and was the head brewer. That was like his dad was. If I remember this right, and I can be wrong.
I think they brought a guy in.
Did they? Because when they
From
started,
Cali.
it was him.
Well, I
and
think
one
that
other
dude's
dude.
still there, but I think they brought another like
Oh.
brewer. I don't know. Last
Because
time
he was-
some drunk person told me that. What the fuck do I know?
I remember back in the day. I remember back in the day, people were super bitter because they were like, "Oh, he got to open a brewery because his dad had money and that's what he wanted to do. That's bullshit."
That was me. I said that.
Oh, well, yeah, that probably was. He didn't have to go scrub some fucking tank like a schlub, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I'm
was all
really
me.
sorry," but like, yeah, that probably was all you. Now that I think about it. All right, well, other than when drunk Josh
I'm
is
just
talking,
kidding. Magnify is great. I literally love all their beers. It was
it
awesome
has
that they were
just
so
under
close.
400 check-ins, so not very many
Wow.
check-ins.
Wow.
But you are a 413, so we golf clap you up, gentlemen. Have we started anything else drinking?
I just opened a new one.
What we got?
Aslan
Ooh,
or Love?
Ooh, Lord, talk again real quick because I want to see the label. Trevor.
LARPing for Love.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's sweet.
all right. You don't have to beat your here. Oh, it's got a really long description. You don't have to beat each other up with foam swords in a field to find this kind of love. LARPing for Love is our new dipper that we are super stoked on. Up front, you are met with sweet candied citrus aroma. Peach and passion fruit sneak up on you from behind only to get your legs
Ooh.
swept from under you with a soft yet grassy finish, hopped with Citra, Galaxy, Motica, and a dose of milk sugar. We have 340 check-ins on the line, and we're a 408.
Yeah, this is. I like this way better than last year. What's that sound?
Yeah,
I don't know
I don't know
what
what
that
that
sounds
was. It just sounded like a
Hold on.
car collision, maybe. I don't know.
Was it an explosion? It's an explosion.
It's an atomic bomb. It's an explosion.
Very specific.
I'm getting used to this. You know, I'll get more next week. I'll get a little better. You know.
I like that.
No, I'm taking the soundboard away from you. Trevor, what was your take on it again? Because I'm a huge fan of Aslan.
It's great. Like every beer I've had from them has been great. But yeah, I'm usually not a fan of the milk sugared up beers, but this one's got like
Collective Arts Glass, like it.
got like this really citrusy thing going on with like a sweet finish. I like it. It's good.
All right, I'm gonna come in for a can of that. Thank you. All right.
Okay, and anyway, what I'm drinking, guys, is this
Please.
beautiful astronaut ice cream milkshake double IPA.
Well, I don't need to look up the fucking definition because you haven't posted it yet, I bet.
Why, yeah, I was about to say, I guarantee there isn't one, so you can if you want. Pretty cool. Put astronaut ice cream, Sammy's in here, as we call them around the yard. 9%.
It's there. How is it there? Did you put it there already?
No, I'm surprised it even exists. Does it even say? No, dude, people are psychos. It probably doesn't even say the ABV or anything.
No, it doesn't. But how is it there?
Because you can, people make that shit on, so they'll see.
Sorry.
He's calling me right now. So they'll see something on like Instagram and just make it on Untapped. It's ridiculous.
That's hilarious. I was like, wait, you're the person who enters these things.
No, you can just make make random beers.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
so people do that shit all the time. So I saw that earlier, and it was just NA. I was like, okay, so you just saw that we're making an astronaut ice cream milkshake, and you just fucking added it.
All right, so tell us about.
But anyway,
beer, bro. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to coordinate. There's a DoorDasher coming to my house. That's why my phone's blowing up. I'm trying to coordinate.
I didn't really know what the gorilla arms were.
Yeah, this is on YouTube, right? So people are seeing me do all this shit. I'm trying to coordinate Melissa to go get the DoorDash and not say anything. But
Red team go.
Now I just had to fucking say this anyway, so it didn't even matter. So yeah, triple IPA, lactose, obviously, vanilla beans. Oh man, I've been drinking all day, guys. Vanilla beans, fucking, and then we threw in actual astronaut ice cream sandwiches like the Neapolitan. So there's, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and then threw in a shitload more chocolate and a shitload more strawberries. So it literally tastes like melted ice cream sandwiches. It's ridiculous.
So did the brewer from Decadent come over and slap you and say, "This sir is a duel"? You're on his block, bro. You on his block.
I really just like offsetting shit like this, where we'll just do like we have like a just really nice Pilsner in the works right now, and I just like can't wait to put that out. Yeah, fuck you, rolling your eyes, bro. We're fuck you, Fraz. I know this is double IPA central up in here.
Okay, listen, you were like, "Oh, I'm drinking all day." Remember that this is an hour-long show at max, and I'm going from 8.4 to 9.2 to a triple IPA. So holla at your boy.
That Power Tip is good too.
The Dazzle got diamond strong hands. That's all I'm telling you. Diamond strong hands.
Oh man,
taking AMC to the moon.
That was fucking great.
But so now let me try to get this back on track. Here's an interesting one. What's next in the news? Treehouse. Oh, I have your attention. Oh, I do. Are they going to go to?
There's going to be alarms. I'm sorry.
I know. I was really actually.
I really thought there was like.
Either that or like. Oh. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? No. Are they going to distro? No. What they're going to do with their extra floor space in their brewery, instead of making more of their beautifully wonderful beer and sending it out, they're gonna brew they're gonna not brew, they're gonna distill. Treehouse is going to start becoming yes.
Yeah, that was perfect.
We gotta get hand signals to help me, but yeah, that was chef's kiss right there, my friend. And construct a farmer distillery operation and sell the distilled products on site. Treehouse will carve out nearly 11,000 square feet on their campus, as they call it, for the distillery operation. The price tag is going to be just a hair over $1.6 million. Because like Treehouse don't got it. They plan to produce the spirits. Is currently unknown what they're brewing, but they are going to sell it in-house. The select men of Treehouse unanimously passed the construction plans and its applications and for pouring permit. They got all this stuff for distillery. And what do we think? Because this brewer did about 45,000 barrels last year and is going to open up another tap room in Cape Cod as long as another location in Deerfield is set to open.
What do I think?
Mhm. Did you just fall down a flight of steps?
Yes. I think they're getting out of their zone and they need to focus on their beer and expanding their beer, and I just think it's going to take away from everything they're doing as a brewery.
Did it hurt Dogfish?
That's arguable.
He did it early.
No, it's
I don't know.
I
Listen,
feel like
Dogfish.
the logical thing for a brewery to do that size and what they already have going on with their beer being so successful. I mean, why not? I don't think it'll hurt them at all.
Yeah, but why don't you think distribution would be the next step for them, not distilling?
They're still selling out. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
I would
selling
think
out
distro.
now. Yeah, like they distro to Massachusetts only, though, right, Josh? Or do they come
They
up to
self
CT?
distro.
Yeah, they self distro. Well,
I think they are. See, Connecticut's weird. I don't think they're like sending
Yeah.
anything like mail wise either. They're definitely not distroing here. I think they're. I don't think they're distroing in Mass either. I
No,
think
no,
they
they're
are
not-
sending
they're not
stuff in the
self-
mail. Only like 2 or 3 4-packs or something like that, and you still have to drive up there to get any of their beer. So why change that model? Fuck adding other hands in the pot.
well, they
JJ.
Distraction.
Where's the
Distraction.
fucking soundboard for that? I said,
Dude,
I
I'm
teed you
working
up, bro.
hard
I
at
thought you were
this,
gonna do something like
I'm working
explosion.
hard at this.
See, we need somebody that's not partaking in the conversation, that's just sitting there, just listening to everybody, and just like, boom, bomb drop. Like, set the people even when they're like random breweries that are coming. Yeah.
All right. First off, you need to give us hand signals so we know to stop talking over the sound effects. 2, we need to have a sound effect specifically for when Trevor's cat shows us its asshole, because that is a staple.
I wasn't talking, so I was hoping no one saw that.
Oh, come on, dude.
Yo, we got. You know what we gotta do? We gotta play Brown Eye Girl.
Dude, just get like a little clip of that.
Yeah, like
Brown-eyed
again,
girl.
3 seconds. No, that's that ding, 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 like that beginning intro. That's it. 3 seconds. Remember, less than 5 seconds, JJ. All right. I don't know. I don't think it'll affect them that much. They so Josh, they don't self-distro in Mass. What they did is they went in on night shift, and it's night shift
Okay, yeah.
distributing is Trillium, Treehouse, and Night Shift all own that distributing company. So they're doing the whole Jay-Z and Onadale thing. You know, like Jay-Z goes out to a party, orders Onadale for the whole thing. Well, that's just money he's going right back into his pocket as soon as he signs that receipt, you know, and it's the same deal.
Oh yeah.
Instead of doing a by nature self-distro, they're saying, no. We believe in the 3-tier system because we've now also siloed ourselves and we have a whole nother division that's also the distributing division. But to date, you're right. They haven't sent very much out ever. So this is a very interesting one that I just saw the top of. And because of that, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to go to my third beer.
That was fantastic.
With this fantastic. No, it's not fantastic.
I love it.
Horrible.
I love it, Perez.
I know. Now you're going to show up every week. Now it's going to be we
Probably.
don't even need a
Give
guest.
me a soundboard.
Josh, exactly. Josh is going to be like, yo, son, I got this 808 machine at the fucking thrift store. Over here. Kanye leased. As Josh mentioned, my third beer of the day is the Power Tippa. Josh, you said you like this beer?
Yeah, I probably still have one of the OG batches from like a year and a half ago. You want me to crack it?
Yes, because they think you need to pour that out.
Stored warm. Room temperature. Yeah, I think it's prime. Ready to go.
So American Solara, love your description. Here's your description. Triple IPA with Citra and Mosaic.
Fuck yeah.
I wanted him at the end to just go F yourself. Just under 3,200 check-ins, 4.2.
It's what's that? Oklahoma American Solera? There's some breadbasket situation.
You mean?
I
Okay,
should know
really?
that probably. Well, that probably says 12%.
It does. So, I mean, I never knew. I never knew of American Solara until we just get it with our 12%. Like,
have you heard of Prairie, my man?
Oh, it's one.
Do you know who Prairie is? Because that's the owner of Prairie, and then he sold Prairie off, and then was like, "Yo, fuck that shit. Let me open up American Solera.
Really?
Do my real thing." Yeah. Yep. He's got a dope mullet, doper than me.
So hold on. So the dude who made Prairie Bomb makes all these crazy beers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's why I like this.
Oh, is that diarrhea? What noise
yeah,
is that?
what was that? A book's falling?
I don't know, man. I'm having fun here.
I just want to know what the description of that noise was.
I'm going to press dropping a deck of cards on the ground. Oh, that's I'm very pleased with myself. What was the description when you hit the button?
It was an explosion. It was an explosion.
Oh, from your anus. That was not any other real.
Yeah. What about this, like? What about this one? Like, if I were to oh, no.
Whoop whoop.
No, forget it. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Josh, this is a really good beer, right? You like this beer?
Are you asking me if I liked it? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too.
What were the hops? It was Mosaic and it's sexy hops.
Citra.
You can't really go wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, you need the most basic bitch of hops.
I would be mad if it was not tasty.
And it's 10-4, and it's got a whip on the back end, but it's not a malt hit me in the face. It's a dried out, beautiful hop bitter. Yes, sir.
See, that's the secret. A lot of these 10%ers want to fucking finish these beers off super high gravity. So they're like crazy sweet and boozy. Finish that bitch off low. Get that dryness out of it. Like, I want this to taste like there's 10%, or I don't want it to taste like there's 10%, but I want it to be 10%.
Right.
And that's like, you get that dankness. That's like, the fogs, like we finish them a little bit lower so they're not sweet. They're just like dank.
They're perfect.
Rye.
Yeah.
But that's like American Solera, Tired Hands does shit like that. Like, I've had some like 12% stuff from them that's like taste. I'm like, this is 12%. I just drank 16 ounces of this. Are you sure? Give me 5 minutes. We'll talk. But like, I feel like that's a secret. I feel like sweetness is perceived alcohol taste. So if you have like a dank citrusiness over top of that, and then bring it down to like a drier taste, you can cover up like 14. Sounds like my ex-wife. It's just the best joke for anything.
I shouldn't make any jokes about my ex-wife. She's connected to a machine that keeps her alive. It's called the refrigerator.
Oh, hey.
I get no respect around it. No.
Classic.
I'm not saying she's a bad cook, but toast shouldn't have bones. Oh. So, no, but you know what? Actually, I think, Josh, it may have been you and I, or it was JJ and I've talked about how much I used to like the old school, like a super old school triple IPA, something like a palate record, where I always said, like, why does it have to be so sweet? Just why? Why? I want the alcohol, but I don't want to taste that sweetness. It's my same argument with.
Yeah, but the sweetness with West Coast, like a West Coast double or triple, it feels like it's like table sugar added. It's not like malt sugar added. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Josh? Like
Yeah,
it
it tastes
feels
like
cleaner.
fake. It's just like sweet, like
Yeah, yeah. And I like that. I kind of like that.
It tastes old. It always, for me, and it's always going to be my problem when I try to go to one of the higher levels of Cicerone, is that I'm going to get thrown by that
Yeah.
I'm going to think that that's a old malt bomb, like it's an old Two Hard Bells, Two Hearted, when it's actually just a classic style. I'm gonna definitely.
Yeah, but when you have Pliny fresh, right? That is so good, right? So it's clean, it's crisp, it's sweet, but not malty sweet. You know what I mean? And it has that nice finish with hops. It's floral in the front, bitter on the back. It's perfect.
But how quickly does it become that malty sweetness? I feel like also leaving like less fermentable sugar and getting down to that drier Play-Doh will get you longer shelf stable beers.
Yeah.
And like you can taste a double IPA 3 months out that isn't like this sweet malt bomb. It still has like, it kind of like combats and levels it out.
Yeah. Agreed.
I feel like we like plan our beers like 2 weeks out. I mean, it's weird now because of doing a lot of releases in Connecticut, but like mainly like plan on our beers hitting that sweet spot like a week, 2 weeks out, and then just riding out like a month, 2 months, combating that like sweetness that's going to overtake it regardless. Just like ABV wise and bullshit sugar that's from grain.
I agree 100%. That's always my thing. Is like, if you do a Northeastern style IPA correctly, the bloom will be off the rose, but it won't taste like this sweet, syrupy, godforsaken. I think, Josh, I might have done it with you back in the day at Cork and Cage. I drank an old Pliny, and I was like, oh my God. I thought for sure it would be okay because it's a West Coast IPA. And I was like, no. It was horrible. It was so bad. It was just sweet and malt, and I just dumped it. And I literally, okay, maybe not literally, but I did the Indian one tier down. Like when I was done,
my God, picking up that one can. Or no, it was when a car drove by and threw like their McDonald's bag out of the window, right?
Yeah.
And it would always zoom in. Yeah. No, I know. I feel that
the one tier falling. Where's your crying baby sound effect, JJ? Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck, JJ?
Listen, man, I gotta download this stuff ahead of time. I gotta have it ready.
We just actually sent a shitload of, not a shitload, but like a pallet of Fog Cold Chain over to UK, I think Amsterdam, Denmark. I don't know where the fuck it ended up, but whatever. This is like 2-3 month old. Which we're talking about Europe. They don't obviously know American beer. They don't know our caliber, you know. But it's been getting really good ratings.
I'm laughing.
Obviously, fucking joking. Yeah, where's the like applause and laughter, JJ? Damn, that was a perfect laugh track set up right there.
So here's a funny thing.
But it's getting incredible ratings, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys are like fucking hours from Cantillon. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So, Josh,
but they're craving those hops.
American you'd love this one. So, there is a very, very, very good high-end beer store. It's a liquor store and beer in Paris, right around the corner from the Notre Dame. And that dude was a monk at one time in his life, a Belgian monk, and then decided to, I don't know, defrock himself or whatever happened, and then runs a beer store or a liquor store in Paris. Was obsessed with IPAs. So I took him a 4-pack of 120. I put that shit on the table and I said, "Hi, I'm from America. I heard you're a big fan of IPAs." Looked at what I gave him, and he was like, "What would you like?" It was a store full of Cantillon, Boom, Girafontaine, Tilquin, everything. I grabbed all these old bottles of Cantillon that I knew I would hate, but I was like, these are like stupid expensive back home. And I was like, okay, how about like these 6 bottles? You tell me what I owe you. And he goes, "Thank you." Like, what?
Yeah, because that shit's cheap. That's pennies over there, bro.
That's what he said. He's like, no. This shit is all day long.
It's insane.
He's like, no.
They're paying fucking $20 a goddamn can for my trash, and they're fucking paying fucking $2. They're paying fucking €2 for a fucking bottle of Cantillon.
All right.
Like you're.
That is correct. That is
It
correct.
blows my mind, and then they fucking message me like, "Oh my god, this is insane." I'm like, "Dude, I'll trade you. Like, can we set up like some sort of? Don't even go to that liquor store anymore. I'll trade you. Just send me some shit.
Send me a 2012 bottle of Cantillon. It's like,
I'll save
why
you
would
so much money, bro."
why would you want that €5 trash? €5. Oh. I remember when I was a little kid. I mean, not a little kid. I was 13, so I'm not a little kid. But this is 100 years ago, as far as any of you are concerned. And I went and stayed for 4 months in France, in the wine country. And I called my dad, and I was like, "Dad, a bottle of wine is the equivalent, like when you did the conversion. This is before the euro. I'm super old. Was less than $1." I was like, "Yo, I should send you liquor home." And he's like, "No, a 13-year-old should not be sending me alcohol." He's like, "No, that's not okay." I was like, "But Dad, it's
Where's
like
the police sirens, JJ?
He's okay back. Okay back there. All right.
No, I gotta download this stuff ahead of time, man. I did this on a whim.
I just want JJ to get super drunk for the next time and just be fucking. Anytime anybody says anything, just starts blasting them with some.
Listen, we're gonna one day. Was that the Law and Order? Dun dun. Oh yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, QBD. Yes.
That's one of those things I feel like you don't need 5 seconds of. That's just like immediately copyright infringement.
Probably. This shit's gonna be banned on YouTube now, dude.
That was $14,000 right there, guys. So
you're gonna see me in a like American flag T-shirt and fucking in front of a lawyer. "No, Your Honor, I think it's okay for me to go dun dun. It's only a second."
American flag T-shirt. Oh,
Rob, what's left in the news?
Thank you, JJ. There's only one topic left.
wow, this is great. This is the best one I've been on so far. I think.
You've been on like half of them. Oh my god.
I haven't listened to any. Gonna be honest.
That's a good thing for you. So
Exactly.
Platform Brewing, which is one
here
of
we go.
AB's, nice little buyouts. You'll like
Perfect.
no, little early. They had to close all 6 of their locations in Ohio. Oh, you know this, Josh?
Well, I saw one. I didn't see all 6. That's
all 6.
unfortunate. Very
Wait a
unfortunate.
second. Let's back up a second here. That brewery, 6 locations.
Coronavirus. No,
Yeah, a little bit.
it's not because of coronavirus.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. Well, a little bit, yes. A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
You know why? Because all of their locations, the employees quit at the same goddamn time.
Well, why'd they quit?
Because it was unsafe working conditions. They didn't have cleaning. They didn't tell them to wear masks. They wouldn't require the people who came in to wear masks. All of Platform's outposts are still open for business, but none of their tap rooms. So they're
What the fuck does that mean? How do they have outposts and tap rooms? What the fuck are these guys doing, man?
Well,
They're
they're
like
what
some
they're
of that
saying.
platform money.
Anheuser-Busch owns them.
All right, Anheuser-Busch, you guys are listening. Holla at your boy. I need some outposts.
Listen, first you need to turn your view lengthwise, so all four of us are lengthwise. Before Anheuser-Busch is gonna figure out what three of us are lengthwise, and the only one fucking heightwise.
Guys, hit up JJ, hit up Faraz, hit up Trevor. Whatever you got to do, get at me.
You want to
Smash that subscribe button.
Listen, smash that subscribe button. I'll take over all the platform spots. It's fine.
All right, fine. AB, you can buy Abomination Brewing if
no, whoa. Who said buy? I'm just gonna take over their stuff. It's like a domination type situation here. What's it worth to them at this point? Nothing, obviously. They don't even have fucking employees. Just give it to me. We'll just real quick switch it over. It's fine.
So
taking a problem off their hands, guys, honestly.
Our priority has been health and the safety of our employees and our guests. They take this action extremely seriously, are currently gathering more information about the issues that have been raised. How bad is it that you have 6 different locations coordinate and fucking quit during a pandemic?
But obviously it was brewing for a long time, right? So there was no mitigation effort prior to this. And if their employees felt that unsafe, they should have tried to make them feel safe. They should have avoided the whole thing, obviously, right? I mean, that's just the way I see it.
Weren't they doing wild shit too? They were like not paying their servers and bartenders like a livable wage. They were making them work for $2 an hour and not giving them fucking tips. So they were working 8-hour shifts and and leaving with, like $12 after, a full day shift. I heard that had.
Is that in the article too, friends?
It doesn't say what the reasonings are, but it does say there are multiple levels of accusations leveled, I hate saying that, against the company, and that they have not been answered for months, if not an entire year.
That's what I heard. They weren't willing to basically pay anybody like a livable wage. So bartenders, and servers were just. Hopefully, anybody who listens to this is as drunk as we are at this point in the conversation. I would like to say, platform employees, I feel bad for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this fucking. Yeah, so I just don't think. What's up?
I was gonna say you're 100% right. What they're saying is that while AB and platform are shattering their numbers over last year, employees are saying we are getting no boots on the ground. Essential and hourly employees has received 0 hazard pay or financial support, knowing that the tap room itself doesn't get many customers restrictions. Employees say that some bartenders walk away with $12 total for a 7-hour shift. And when bartenders were also then asked to assist in kitchens or their hours may be cut. What? They want to save.
Can you imagine being that big of a scumbag and making more money than you've ever made and then paying your fucking employees less?
They also, delivery drivers were required to stops using their personal vehicles instead of company vehicles, saving 50% on costs if they wanted to maintain themselves as delivery drivers. You're savages. You're savages. You're wrong. I don't care.
Not in a good way, savages, guys.
Fucking wrong. Yeah.
Right.
No, they're not like savage AF, son. No, they are horrible human beings. Are you kidding me? You're telling your drivers that you need to use your own car, load that full of shit, and send that because we don't want to pay the company fee.
You're also pulling from the fucking teat of a $500 billion company.
Yeah, it's a huge.
Stuck in the teat.
Yeah.
And you don't want to pay people a livable wage during a fucking pandemic. While your fucking profits
Guys,
are
here's a good one.
triple
Here's a good
what
one.
they were.
Is that
It's a face punch.
Let's do
Lord
that
help.
platform, guys.
I'm trying.
So here you want stories? Here's one. An employee in the kitchen was diagnosed with COVID.
Where's
They
this?
never closed. They refused to pay to get a company to disinfect. And they said anyone who felt uncomfortable and didn't show up was fired.
That's
Now, F
illegal.
you. F you, dudes. Are you kidding me? During a pandemic?
Can you,
Sounds
I
like-
don't think you can do that.
Sounds like my town's local brewery.
Is that Seven Sirens or?
No, it's down. It's even
Great guys over there. Really good guys.
It's live, Josh. I can't edit that out.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. I love you. All right. So that's the end for me. So before we
I
go,
also didn't know we were live this whole time. So,
yes, you did.
so anybody that hears this, they held me against my will. Just
Yeah, of course we did. We did. It
Throwing
was
it
100%. Yeah, I know.
don't worry,
Yeah,
JJ.
exactly.
I got you, man.
I'm trying, man. I gotta download this stuff ahead of time.
Look up like babies crying, or just go back through, start just taking sound clips from Faraz, and then just fucking play them back at him.
Nah, son, that's not happening. So, all right.
That's what they
all
do
right.
on that workaholic show. They just keep fucking blasting each
Yeah.
other with these ridiculous sound clips of each other. It's great. You're not going to shut
Listen.
up quicker than when somebody throws some shit you said right back in your face.
I love the fact that I'm the drunkest one and I've got to herd the cats. So before we go, let's talk about either something we've cooked that we loved or a beer we drank that we loved. JJ, please start us.
Well, I did some pork the other night, and I put a nice rub on it. Nothing special. I mean, it's wintertime. It's tough. You know, I nothing real special right now lately. Sorry, it hasn't been a good week for me for cooking.
All right, Giggle Box. Trevor, what you got for us?
Best thing I've had to eat lately. Last night I had a salad with some grilled chicken on it. It had pumpkin seeds and goat cheese. Stepping outside my box.
Them fresh ass
the
pumpkin
Was it
seeds.
firm goat cheese or was it soft goat cheese?
It was soft. It was kind of like feta. It looked like feta for the most part. It wasn't barnyardy at all, which I can't stand in goat cheese. It was really good. And then it had like a ginger vinaigrette dressing on it. Fantastic.
Ooh, ginger vinegar.
Oh, it had dried cranberries on it too.
So you got this from Wegmans, right? It was one of those pre-made salads.
No,
that
my
Wegmans has?
girlfriend.
It sounds way too good to just make it for a salad.
Josh, what about you? Have you drank or ate something or paired something that you really enjoyed lately?
Well, you know, after my dog's surgery, I've been boiling a lot of chicken. If you like some really unseasoned boiled chicken, I've been getting down on that.
The whitest of chickens.
It's pretty delicious. Also, boiled meatballs, Loki also likes, which prior to this, who knew? boiled meatballs were even a fucking thing. I didn't. Not gonna lie, popped a boiled meatball in my mouth. Really, it tastes exactly what you would think meat cooked in water would taste like. So exceptional. I recommend it to anybody who likes craft beer. Boiled meatballs, guys. 30 minutes. Set an alarm.
Sounds great. Sounds fantastic.
I haven't made anything that made me happy, but this weekend I drank. Yeah. First time you had a ball in your mouth? Yeah, no, I want the noise next time. I drank 2 beers that I was a big fan of this weekend. While they're all gigaboxing like children's. Spilled Milk by New Trail and 2SP, or Spilled Ink. Jesus Christ, I am been drinking. Watermelon. No, it's not watermelon beer.
Wait, it's a watermelon milk beer? I'm very confused.
No. It's a deep, dark, beautiful stout out of the Expedition pack, which, once again, I'm not going to say, but I'm going to say, hey, Josh, if you'd like to be a part of it, all you have to do is say yes.
That's not true. Oh, wait, we're live. We'll talk afterwards.
And then the other beer that I drank this weekend that I liked. Oh,
what a pretty label. I love that one too. I love the color of it.
It is. It's not as
Which one is that for us? Which one?
the what?
Oh yeah,
Waiti?
I bought a 4-pack of that last week.
What do you think? Did you drink some?
Yeah, it's almost gone. I had one left.
Yeah, the end of the
I
Fox.
like that hop a
Fox
lot. I was
is
very
awesome.
happy with that one. Thank you.
I mean, there's a reason that if you have a core, it's your Into the Fog. And I still love the fact that, you know what, and that's right, because I'm arrogant, assholes, because that's what the name of this fucking thing is. I was there the first time you poured that shit.
Yeah, at Rotunda.
I
That
was.
beer, it's so fucking, it still blows my fucking mind. There's like 30 of them now. And I made that fucking label like, I don't know, 6 years ago, fucking not thinking that beer was ever going to be a thing and just needed to slap something together. And now it's our biggest selling fucking beer. God, people are so dumb.
I know. And on that bombshell,
but because we have, all I'm saying is because our art's so much better. Like Sam Heimer kills it.
That's right. This art sucks. I agree with you.
Sometimes keeping it simple is the way to go, and I think for that line of beer, like that label just works.
Yeah.
I'm really just broadcasting what I hear from like Sam and other artists are like, how the fuck do you? I'm like, dude, it's fine. Okay. People like it. It sticks out. Okay. Just shut up and do what you want to do. You want to make weird spacemen? Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, but the one
and on that bombshell, kids.
Oh wait,
right.
JJ, I think had a bombshell.
The Wondering in the Fog series
of
is
the sound.
one of the best IPA series in the market, and I love that you single out each hops. It's awesome. It's an educational process as well as a cool beer, man. It really is. It's awesome.
It is.
Thanks. Well, that's what we've been trying to do, like weirder hops too. Like we got into like Columbus, which nobody fucking gives any shits about Columbus and hasn't for, I don't know, 15 years. And I don't know if you guys tried that. It's not my favorite, but it was like cool to see like how dank Columbus hops could be, whereas they're like normally using like stouts and stuff.
That isn't that more of a bittering hops for the boil? The boil versus the alpha acid. Don't set it up.
But it can be like a really dank, like it's got these like cool dank characteristics. So like used properly, you can get like some cool notes out of it. So I don't know. And we're not necessarily running out of hops because there's like so fucking. I think we've had like 25 at this point, and every time they bring up like, oh, let's do another like batch of Wander into the Fog. It's like, what hops do we use? And it's just like a bunch of more random weird shit, but.
That's cool.
It's cool to explore some old school hops.
I agree. And on that bombshell, kids, this is Arrogance and Ales. I'm Faraz. He's JJ. That's Trevor. And our friend, the original OG, Josh, is back. Ladies and gentlemen,